So I've been thinking about this one thing lately, and maybe you guys feel the same way as I do, or you have a different approach to this. And it's saying yes to opportunities before you are ready for them. Hi, welcome back to True Alchemy Coaching. My name is Melanie, and today we're going to be talking about how to say yes even though you're scared. Because what you don't know is that you might be missing out on so many opportunities out there because you feel afraid. Maybe you're someone who thinks, well, I'm not ready to do this right now. I need more time, or I need to prepare for this. And the truth is that saying yes to the opportunity, to the thing, is going to make you ready for whatever it is that you are asking for. I remember when I was in college, I was studying fashion design, and it was my last year, and I had to prepare for my internship. And they would ask us what were some places we wanted to intern. Two of the places for me were California and New York. But I knew in my heart that I truly wanted to go and intern in New York. I mean, it was the fashion capital. There were so many designers that I loved and just admired, and so my goal was to go to New York and intern for a fashion house. That was my goal. I locked in, was getting closer. I was starting to feel a little scared. I had to, write my resume, finish my portfolio, lock up interviews, and just look at fashion houses that I wanted to intern with. Even though I felt afraid to go to a big city. I'm from what they would call in New York a small town. I live in Florida. The culture, the environment is so different from New York. Here we are more laid back, more relaxed, we go with the flow. That are just makes us feel at ease. New York is the total opposite, right? And I knew that it was me taking a step forward towards my career in fashion. And when I tell you, I was so scared. But I never felt this need to not do it. I was ready to take on that risk. I was ready to say yes. I did. I went to New York. I interned with a lot of different fashion houses. There was a lot that I loved, and it kind of reminded me of America's Next Top Model in the sense where they go to their go-sees. I was able to intern with Susanna Monaco, and it was absolutely a dream come true. I felt so alive. I met so many amazing people. I did so many cool things, stuff that I just visualized myself doing, and also just was excited to experience. It was all about the experience. And so when I look back, I was so happy and grateful that I took the steps to go for it and take the risk and enter in New York. There were some stuff that I didn't really know, like where I was gonna stay, how I was gonna support myself. I didn't have any of those things really lined up. I knew that if I applied and just put my mind to it, those things will come together. I would be able to lock that in and then plan for the other things. Another thing that I was able to say yes to, even though I was really scared, was getting certified to be a coach. I started my healing journey now 8 years ago or more. I fell in love with EFT tapping, and I knew that if this was able to help me, this could help so many women out there. I wanted to be the one to help other women learn how to regulate their nervous system, how to let go emotional wounds and traumas, and really start going after the things they truly desire in their heart. These are the things that I learned in my healing journey, and I wanted to be able to do that for other people. Even though I went from a fashion background, I was entering into this new world of healing, personal development, psychology. These are actually things that I was scared to pursue, and I think from time to time I'm still a bit nervous to pursue because I'm human, and I think about things like, am I good enough? Am I ready for this? Will I be able to help someone out there? And with the people I've worked with so far, the answer is yes. Even though I didn't know this at the time, I could only find out if it was truly meant for me or if it was going to work out if I took the risk, if I said yes to the opportunity. So saying yes can only bring more blessings into your life. If you're scared to say yes to the opportunity, for me personally, I like to pray about things. I like to ask for help to God. It doesn't matter if you call it the divine, the universe, God, the higher power. God is there to help you. And for me, truly, not only does my faith help me to surrender and let go of the fear in a certain degree, because I believe we're always going to feel fear when we're doing something uncomfortable or out of our comfort zone. But if you are someone who is praying for a blessing in your life, who is praying for opportunities to come into your life, lean into your faith, lean into asking for help and guidance to say yes to the opportunity and to show you the way, right? For me, even though I was asking for something and praying for it, at the time when the opportunity came, I didn't realize it was actually what I had been asking for. Sometimes the blessing we're praying for or asking for looks completely different than what we imagined in our head, in our mind. Know that you are always being guided and that your faith can get you through the obstacles and the challenges that saying yes to the opportunity might bring into your life. So one of the things I like to work with my clients is with a framework that I've designed, and it's in phase 4, which is the building phase. And this is where you are taking imperfect action. You are taking action even though you are scared, even though you see it as a risk, even if you don't know what the outcome is going to look like or what the journey is going to look like. Because sometimes we visualize the outcome, but we don't know exactly what the journey is going to be like. So this is where you take guided, inspired action and you say yes to opportunities. And you do this by taking small baby steps towards your goal, towards the outcome you want. So if you really want to lean into saying yes to opportunities and not regretting if an opportunity left, or you think you're never going to get that opportunity again, or you're just scared and you feel paralyzed, then I would ask yourself this question: what opportunity am I calling not the right time that might actually be the answer I've been asking for? I think that will give you so much clarity. Journal on that, meditate on that question, and let me know in the comments if this was helpful or if you've experienced saying no to an opportunity and then regretting it, or saying yes to an opportunity and not knowing the journey but getting exactly what you wanted in the end. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video if you made it this far. If you are interested in working towards your goals, creating your dream life, I created a workbook where you can start planning, visualizing, and taking action towards the goals that you want to accomplish. Or if you are looking for a coach, someone that can help you emotionally, help you in your personal growth and your healing time, then let me know. I work one-on-one with clients, and you can find that all at truealchemycoaching.com. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye.